Police finish another day in the search for Maura Murray with more questions than answers.
2 days.
10 days.
1 year.
8 years.
10 years.
15 years.
Almost 20 years later, where is she?
For more than 20 years, one question has haunted the quiet roads of New Hampshire. How does a young woman crash her car and then disappear into the dark without leaving a single trace behind? No footprints, no calls, no sightings. Just a cold winter night, an empty car, and a mystery that refuses to die. This is the story of Maura Murray, a 21-year-old college student who walked away from her life, stepped into the snow, and vanished like smoke into the air. And to this day, nobody knows where she went, what she was running from, or who, if anyone, she met on that lonely road. A life that looked fine. Until it wasn't. Before she was a mystery, Maura was just Maura. A quiet, smart, athletic girl who ran track, studied nursing, and spoke softly but thought deeply. Her friends admired her. Her teachers respected her. Her family loved her fiercely. But behind that calm smile, there were cracks forming. Cracks nobody fully understood at the time. She had been in a small car accident with her father's vehicle. She had been caught using a stolen credit card to buy takeout food. Her relationship with her boyfriend was strained and confusing. Nothing catastrophic, nothing dramatic, just the kind of stress that builds and builds until it feels too heavy for one person. Looking back, people wonder, was she already planning to leave? Was she crying for help? Or was she simply overwhelmed and trying to breathe? No one knew, and no one would get the chance to ask. February 9th, 2004. The day everything changed. It was a Monday, cold, quiet. The kind of winter day where your breath hangs in the air. At 1 p.m., Maura emailed her professors. She said she had a family emergency and would be gone for a week. There was no emergency. Her family had no idea she was leaving. It was her first mysterious choice of the day, but not the last. She withdrew almost all the money she had. She packed her clothes, toiletries, textbooks, and some personal items. She bought alcohol. She printed directions to a small town in New Hampshire. And then she got in her old black Saturn and drove away from campus without telling a single person why. Where was she going? Why was she alone? Why did she lie? The road ahead was long and empty, and the truth, whatever it was, went with her. The crash, that night, at about 7:27 p.m., a loud crash broke the silence of Route 112, a dark, isolated road surrounded by forest. A neighbor looked outside. A small black Saturn had hit a snowbank. Its front end was damaged. The airbags were out, but the driver, the young woman, was standing outside the car. This was Maura's last confirmed sighting. The neighbor asked if she needed help. She said no. Another neighbor, a school bus driver, stopped to offer assistance. She said no again. She claimed she had already called AAA. She hadn't. There was no service out there. Her voice was calm but strained. Her eyes looked tired. Some said she seemed unsteady, maybe upset, maybe embarrassed, maybe scared. Whatever she felt, she kept it hidden. The bus driver drove away after she insisted she didn't need help. He was the last person to ever speak to her. Just 7 minutes later, police arrived. And in those 7 minutes, Maura vanished. Gone without a trace. Her footprints were nowhere to be found. Her phone was turned off. Her bank card was never used again. Her belongings were still in the car, except her phone and keys. The snow showed nothing. The woods were silent. The dogs lost her scent after just a few steps. It was as if she stepped off the road and dissolved into the cold air. People don't usually disappear like this. Not without a struggle, not without evidence. But Maura did, and the questions began immediately. What was she running from? Or who was she running toward? To understand the mystery, you have to understand the confusion of that day. Here is what we know. She lied about a family emergency. She packed like she was escaping something. She drove for 3 hours alone at night. She crashed her car, and then she disappeared in minutes. If she wanted to run away and start over, why leave her car crashed in the open? If she wanted to harm herself, why pack snacks and toiletries? If she wanted to hide, why bring her textbooks? Nothing fits perfectly, and maybe that's why this case has captivated millions for 2 decades. Theories that haunt the case. Over the years, 3 main theories have taken center stage. 1. Maura left on purpose. Some believe she walked away to start a new life, that she wanted to escape school pressure, relationship problems, personal stress. But if she chose a new life intentionally, why has she never contacted anyone? Why leave everything behind? Why leave so suddenly? Her friends say she would never do that. Her family believes she was too close to them to disappear willingly. 2. She got lost, and the cold took her. Others believe she wandered into the woods to hide from the police after the crash and died from the cold. But this road has been searched again and again for 20 years. No bones, no clothing, no remains, not a single hint of a body. Even in winter, even after years, something would show up. But nothing ever has. 3. Someone picked her up. This is the theory most people fear because it feels possible. A young woman alone on a dark road, cold, shaken from a crash, no phone service, no way to get help. If someone pulled over, a stranger or even someone she knew, would she have gotten in? Would she have trusted the wrong person? This theory answers one question, how she disappeared so fast, but it opens the darkest door. Because if she was taken, then whatever happened next left no trace. The unanswered questions. To this day, investigators still face the same haunting questions. Why did she email her professors? Why did she choose that specific road? Why bring alcohol but not winter gear? Why turn down help from 2 people? And what happened in those 7 minutes before police arrived? Sometimes mysteries stay alive because they feel almost impossible. Maura's case is one of them. 20 years of searching, hoping, and heartache. Her father, Fred Murray, spent years searching the woods by himself, walking miles, talking to locals, revisiting the crash site over and over, begging for answers. Her family still believes she's out there somewhere, or that someone knows what happened and has stayed silent. Every year, new theories appear online. Every year, strangers claim they solved it. Every year, families, detectives, and armchair investigators search for something, anything, that could bring closure. But 20 years later, the truth is still hiding somewhere in those trees, in those minutes, in the cold night air. A mystery, frozen in time. If you visit Route 112 today, it looks peaceful. You'd never know it once swallowed a young woman whole. The wind whistles through the trees. The snow falls quietly. Cars pass by without slowing down. But for those who know the story, it's a place where time stopped. A place where a young woman lost her way, or found something she never expected, or met someone she should have never trusted. Maura Murray wasn't just a headline. She was a daughter, a sister, a student, a young woman with dreams and a life ahead of her. And whatever happened that night, she deserved better. At Cold Case Uncovered, we keep these stories alive because someone, somewhere, still knows the truth. And one day, that truth might finally come out. If this story moved you, subscribe to Cold Case Uncovered. More mysteries, more truths, more stories that deserve answers. Because remembering is the first step toward justice, even when the answers hide in the dark.